CVCC, we are very oriented on actually getting the experience that you need for a job rather than just sitting in a classroom and getting lectured all day on things that you may or may not actually need to use.
It's not like I'm going to school for one specific thing, and I don't know what I want to do as a set job yet in the future, but I know I have all the opportunities I could ever want.
It's different because it's not memorization. It's problem solving, pure and simple. It's not learn how to do this one way, it's how do you do this?
The education is completely different here from other high schools because you actually get to do hands-on work with real technology.
The difference in the CVCC and regular high school education is CVCC is more learning about your career and more learning about the economics about it and all that stuff, while high school is mainly learning about certain topics within certain subjects. Instead of learning about math, you're learning about the certain math of how to put together a duct instead of just learning how to multiply those numbers together.
I come from a small school, but it's still like sometimes we have big classes and it just like doesn't help. But still, like here, it's like very condensed and you really know what you're doing.
Being here is something that I want to do, so I actually want to be here. I want to be here, I want to come to school every day, I want to learn. General high school doesn't do that for me.
The education is different because you're learning a trade and it's going to help you right after you get out of high school instead of just teaching like the basics of history and math, and this is like actually going to be your career.
When I come in here, it's like we're brothers in here and that I learn something every day. There's not one day that I don't come out of here not learning something, and when I go home I want to do more research about it. It's a class that makes you want to come. I mean, maybe in your home school you might not want to be there, but you're going to definitely want to be here.
It sort of feels more like a college class, or what I would imagine it to feel like. High school classes kind of feel less, they feel a little dumbed down, I could say, or less professional.
I'm more motivated to come here than I am to like my high school because I know that I'm coming here to do something college related and something that I love instead of going to school and learning like English or whatever else we'd be learning there.
The teachers here have had past experience. Mr. Fahey himself was a physical therapist before this job, so he has experience in clinics and in fields for years that he can teach us and show us how to be better. And it gives us a different aspect on what you want to do with your life.
I would say that the education here is more focus-based, so it kind of gets you, like I said, that leg up or step in the door more than others because you come here for dental assisting. So you have a whole dental-based knowledge and all of your textbooks are in dental. So everything you're learning is about that certain career focus that you really would like to learn more about or get into more.
This carries over directly to many different job positions that I can have right out of high school versus just going to high school and that's it. I would just have a high school diploma and nothing else.
The information at CVCC is very directed towards a narrow path, and regular high school is probably more broad, and it doesn't really help you figure out what you want to do. It just shows you what you're good at. But CVCC, you can pick a certain career choice, and you can find out if you really want to do that or if you don't, and it's very helpful.
Here at CVCC, the classes are a little smaller than back in my home school, so it makes it more personal, and you just get to go out and do stuff instead of reading a book about it or writing an essay about it. We actually go and we do the things we talk about.
We're not just like learning about a camera with a Google slideshow. We have the camera in our hands and we're learning how to use the buttons and we're learning how to get it on a tripod. It's very hands-on, and with certain industries that's exactly what you need.
From other high schools, it's all book work, and for this class, it's more hands-on, less book work. And for me, book work is just pain in the